right now we are going to talk to, I know there's a couple of guys here waiting, I'll be with you, but we're talking now to Debbie Michael Joe Jackson. Good morning to you, Debbie.
Good morning, Dudley. How are you?
I'm jolly good. How are you?
Well, I'm not usually awake at this time of the morning, but here I am.
Here you are, just to talk to us. Michael Jackson's biggest fan. Do you think you're the biggest fan anywhere, everywhere?
I think there are a lot of other huge fans around the world. I can't give myself the title of biggest fan, even though my friends Darren Julian and Martin Nolan believe so.
I was hoping you were going to say, yes, I am.
Well, I have a lot of friends internationally who probably are in a position to do a lot more than what I'm able to do for Michael, because I'm in New Zealand and they're right in the right place in America where they can do more than what I'm ever able to do.
Oh, yeah, but being a fan isn't always about what you're able to do. It's about what's inside, isn't it?
Yes, what's inside is a big part of it. And even though I can't attend a lot of the events that go on regularly, everybody knows that my heart is right there.
Now, I guess one of the reasons as well, there's several reasons, but we were talking to you, but it's Michael Jackson's BAD album, 25 years on. Gee, time has flown, hasn't it?
It has, and it makes me feel very old.
So there's going to be a re-release in September, I believe.
Yes, there is, because the anniversary of the release of the BAD album was actually the 31st of September 1987. And the tour followed in 1988. So releasing BAD25 in September 2012 makes it 25 years, yes.
Yeah, spot on. Now, I've got to ask you, because you're a bit of a collector. You've got a bunch of, what would you call it, souvenirs and things?
No. Memorabilia.
Memorabilia, you would call it.
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, what would be your most prized ones?
The most
pieces?
Prized thing I own is Michael Jackson's belt from his 45th birthday party that I actually attended. And this is a beautiful black leather belt embossed with gold studs that are riveted with just hundreds of rhinestones, so it looks like a million diamonds blazing under the lights. That belt is very famous for people who know Michael Jackson well.
And where would we have seen that one on which video?
It's currently on the new one I've put up from the interview I did with you guys a year ago.
Yeah.
So it's on there, and it's also on there's one of me actually winning that belt, and then there is one of me when the belt actually arrives in Auckland undoing it and talking about it.
Right.
And those are all on my YouTube account.
Okay. And so where was Michael wearing that, though? On an album cover?
No, he was wearing it at his birthday party.
At his birthday party.
And then he wore it again about 5 weeks later when he was given the key to Las Vegas City.
Oh, right. Yep.
So he loved the belt. He wore it twice. He didn't often wear anything twice.
Did he not?
No.
Okay.
Not in public.
Oh, I never realised that.
Yes.
Because it would seem with his BAD gear, which was quite a style, so he must have had lots of BAD gear.
When he was doing...
Good BAD gear, if you know what I mean.
Good BAD gear, of course, yes. When he was doing the BAD tour, which started in 1988, he had the same costumes, of course, for every show, but sometimes did variations of that. For example, one of the costumes he had, which I actually saw and touched at Julian's auctions last year was a black top, like a very fitting top with huge black crystals all running down from the shoulder to the opposite side on the waist. Well, he did a variation of that because in some of the tours he wore a gold one. In another tour he wore a red one. And then a silver one, all exactly the same. But the black one was the one that was worn most.
Right. So you have quite a number of pieces of memorabilia. You've obviously got a museum, haven't you? You're going to
I have.
You're going to open it up?
Well, not publicly because it's in my private home.
Oh.
So I have to therefore be selective about who actually comes in.
Yeah.
But when I spoke with Ewing Stevens last year, I said I had around about 700 items. I think in a year since then, there's probably another further 100 or so items that I've purchased in that time.
My goodness me. Oh, that would be great if it was open to the public somewhere.
Well, it would be, but unfortunately there is nowhere to open it to the public. And
well, at this point there's not.
No.
But, you never know what's around the corner, do you?
No, you don't.
Now, Kenny Wizz is doing a show. You know about Kenny's show?
Yes, I do. I know
History
Kenny Wizz.
2?
Sorry?
It's History 2?
History 2, yes. I first met Kenny in Las Vegas in 2009.
Yeah.
And kept in touch with him at that stage on Facebook. And then, of course, and his YouTube as well. So last year he came and he did History 1, which was absolutely amazing.
An amazing show, is it?
Absolutely phenomenal.
I have heard that if people have not been able to get to a Michael Jackson concert, this is the next best thing.
Kenny is absolutely the next best thing to Michael Jackson on stage. I have a lot of tribute artist friends in America, and most of those now I have met, and I've also been taken to their shows, and there are two other tribute artists who are absolutely excellent, but I have seen neither of them do, a full 2-hour show. So, in my opinion, Kenny is absolutely the best.
Oh, well, that's good to know.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen Michael Jackson live.
Yes.
I've seen Kenny Wizz live twice last year. And, of course, I'm off to see him live again this Saturday.
Yes.
And I highly recommend that anybody that hasn't already got tickets, that they get those tickets pretty quick off Ticketmaster and can pick them up from Bruce Mason Centre.
Right. Well, we actually,
on the night.
Through this morning, we will have a ticket for that.
You will have a ticket?
We have a ticket for that, yes, a double pass.
Oh, somebody's going to win one.
Someone may win one, yes. How about
they're
that?
Going to absolutely love the show.
Right.
Kenny gets people on just a total high. Everybody walks out of there elated with what he does, and also the way he treats everybody after the show.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, good. Oh, well, it certainly sounds like something.
Yeah, he doesn't just sing and dance like Michael. He actually behaves much like him as well.
Well, they've tried to put the whole show on, haven't they? The lot, the laser lights, the smoke, the effects, the choreograph,
everything.
The dancing, you name it. The whole thing's there, isn't it?
Yeah, the whole band, which is great, and he's a fabulous person, Kenny, and I actually feel sorry for any Michael Jackson fans who aren't sitting in the Bruce Mason Centre on Saturday night. I'm right up front, of course, and I believe there are still seats left in the theatre.
Okay, well, hopefully there are.
Yeah.
Hey, look, I want to thank you very much for joining us and staying up.
That's okay.
And all the best with your collecting. Because it's not going to stop for a wee while, is it?
No, it's an obsession, and I'm not ashamed to admit that. Michael Jackson is my life and has been for, since about 1968.
Right.
So, yeah, I just thought you were going to ask me some more things about the BAD package, but you haven't.
The band package?
No, the BAD25 package.
What do you know?
Well, the original BAD, when it was released, had, a variety of songs on it, which people know. People know BAD. People know The Way You Make Me Feel and Liberian Girl, Man in the Mirror. Just huge hits came off that album. My favourite was Dirty Diana, another one, Smooth Criminal, and so on. But the new release that's coming out has some extra songs which weren't put on that album. And it also is accompanied with a DVD that's never been released before that they have found in Michael's personal possessions since he passed away. And that was his own team videoing the tour that he did at Wembley for Princess Diana on the 16th of July in 1988.
Right.
So we all finally get to see the actual concert he did for Diana.
Okay.
And at the time, with a variety of news items about that, he left out the song Dirty Diana for fear that might offend her.
Yes, yep.
And in actual fact, she was upset that he didn't do it because that was her favourite song.
Yeah.
So it's going to be very interesting to see the DVD of that particular concert with her and her ex, Philip, sitting there.
Yeah. Well, it's going to be...
Charles, not Philip.
I mean, it's going to be quite a package, isn't it?
It's going to be a package, and different countries are releasing different versions, so I'll be collecting from everywhere. The UK has one version, France another, Germany another, Canada another, Japan another, and, of course, the USA different again.
Yes.
So there's quite a variety of collector's memorabilia to be got from all different countries.
Right, okay.
And all fans, a lot of them now are already pre-ordering the stuff ready to come in. So there's also the BAD Pepsi tins coming out, which won't arrive in either New Zealand or Australia, but have already been released at Walmart's in America, the BAD25 Pepsi version.
Right, a billion cans of Pepsi.
Yeah, a billion cans of Pepsi. But some places are already advertising online that, you can buy a 12-pack and they'll ship it to you, which would cost an absolute fortune.
Well, I guess you'll have some, will you?
No, I think I'll skip the Pepsi
You're going to skip the Pepsi?
And somebody else is trying to sell them 2 Pepsi cans and one CD for $50, and that's empty Pepsi cans.
Yeah.
So people are trying to make a buck out of it very fast.
Oh, I'm sure they will, but, it's all going to happen then, isn't it? Hey, I tell you what, we might catch up with you when it's released and get your thoughts.
Good idea.
Hey, get your thoughts on it.
Yeah.
And you can do a little review for us, because I bet you hear it before I do.
Well, it's been lovely talking to you.
No, I thank you very much, Debbie. I appreciate it.
Have a wonderful rest of your day.
Okay. Now...
You're going to ask me something?
Yeah. Your YouTube clip.
My YouTube clips, yes. Jason knows where to find them.
Okay. Well, do you want to tell the audience?
Yes, if you want to search my YouTube, and you'll find a variety of videos on there.
Right.
I think there's about 57 of them.
Okay, so we look up Debbie Michael Joe Jackson.
No, you don't.
No, we don't.
What you do is you put your cap locks on your keyboard,
Yeah.
and you type Debbie's, that is Debbie with an S,
Yeah.
no apostrophe,
Yeah.
the number 4, the letter U,
The letter U,
MJ.
MJ.
Debbie's for you, MJ.
All in caps, yeah?
All in caps. And
All
that
right.
is also the same code to get into MySpace, which I don't use anymore, really. Since they changed MySpace and started destroying all our pages, I've never gone back in there. But there is a lot of albums in there of memorabilia up to about, I don't know, a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
So you can see things on there, and in YouTube you will even see the museum.
Yes, well, that's what people will be interested in too. So,
Yeah.
okay,
From
caps lock on,
Neverland,
Debbie's.
Valley Ranch, and
Yep.
you name it.
Yep, Debbie's for you, MJ.
Debbie's for you, MJ.
Thanks, Debbie.
And leave me nice comments, please.
All right, nice comments for Debbie. Thanks, love.
Radio Live. Entertaining talk and news as it happens.